Welcome back to the Listen Honey podcast. I'm your host, Katie Combs, and today I'm with Danae Hays, the one and only. We're in Nashville, baby.
Hell yeah. How you doing, baby?
Honey, I'm so good it's awful. How are you doing?
I'm so good it's awful. Can I take that?
Lord, yeah.
That's so good.
I'm bad for saying I love you so good it's awful. I mean, yeah, that's...
I love that.
I think that's an Appalachian term. All the hillbillies say it pretty much.
So
it's not so good, it's so good.
Can I ask you a question? Because I thought New Zealand was in Europe, so I'm not geographically good.
Bitch, me either, so I don't know if I've got an answer for you.
Yeah, I did. I thought that was in Europe. So y'all in Kentucky, do y'all consider yourself Southern or Appalachian?
It's very split. So you have like Western Kentucky, which is way the hell over here. I don't know what they're doing over there. Yeah. I think they got a quilt museum or something.
Okay. Don't
know much about it. Now there's Northern Kentucky, which is Louisville, Lexington. Lexington is kind of like the middle way point, wouldn't you say, Jason? And then once you get like south of there, shit gets, a little Wild West. We get a little crazy.
So Appalachian though?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Appalachian.
See, Appalachian, that term is always, and I hope I'm not being disrespectful, but that term scared me because I've always seen these crazy creatures that y'all have in the woods.
They're full of shit, yeah.
Y'all don't hear people going,
hell no, that's probably a mountain lion, a bobcat, a coyote.
Or somebody
maybe.
On meth.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they'll stay in campers. They'll find them a holler down there, and they'll get them a camper that don't even run. Which is even better because it don't move.
Right.
They don't want it to move.
Right.
So, and then they'll just park that bitch. They'll put some tarps over it because the roof will start leaking. They're not meant to live in.
Well, this is very much like Alabama then, other than the other than the hollers. I know we got hills, which, by the way, do you know if you can have two hills without having a holler, or is that impossible? That's the shit that I think about during the day.
Well, we could probably ask ChatGPT and get a good answer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that would be a holler, but...
Two hills with a holler.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. A lot of my friends don't know what a holler is. And I'll be like, yeah, it was down there in the holler. And they're like, what is it? What is a holler? And I'm like, well, it's like the base of where two mountains meet.
Yeah.
Or two hills.
That's a good description.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say that's a holler for sure.
Yeah.
So did you grow up in a holler technically?
No, I didn't grow up in a holler.
Where'd you grow up at? Where are you from?
I grew up on a flat piece of land.
You're a flatlander.
Yeah, I'm a flatlander.
Okay.
But I grew up in a little town called Morris. It's got when I grew up there, it was about 1,100 people. And I was the 6th generation of Hays to be born and raised there. Which I think, that's kind of crazy.
She said I got the hell out.
I did.
She said we're not keeping that traditional life.
Well, I love my hometown, but I don't know. I really wanted to kind of spread my wings a little bit and see what else was out there. I went to college only 50 minutes away, so that still kind of felt like home. And then I moved off to California when I was 24 for 2 years, and I
moved plumb the hell off.
I did get the hell out of there because it was during the pandemic, and that's a tough state to be in during the pandemic.
Oh, how?
Well, when I came home during the pandemic to visit my family, I drove through Mississippi, and then I got to Alabama, and they didn't even know what the word pandemic meant.
They're like, we don't give a damn.
Yeah,
Where's the boiled peanuts?
Yeah, they didn't know what the pandemic was. They kept referring to it as the pandemic, and I said that's something totally different. But out in California, you had to wear a mask, and
they did not.
You had to be 6 feet apart constantly, which that's what the rules were. But they're
rule followers over there.
They are, by God,
and we're not. The South is not.
No,
we don't.
There's a reason they were the rebels. Mm-hmm. Should we cut that out?
I don't know. We'll pray about it. Give it to God. But yeah, my granny would say, she'd call me. She said, "Honey, she's got COVID. It's bad." I'm like, oh no, COVID, shit.
My grandmother was calling me saying, hey, listen, I took one of those heart medications for horses, and apparently...
Ivermectin.
Was it Ivermectin? I heard, doesn't that get rid of parasites?
Oh, damn, I don't know.
I don't know, but it was like the dewormer. I don't know. It was weird, but she took it. And I was like, Grandma, I think that's going to cause more damage than the COVID,
And she said, hell, I'm on my last leg, Well,
she is stubborn as hell. She's 82 years old.
She ain't going to die.
She's going to live to be 110 years. Yeah.
Dylan's granny, her name is Wanda, and she's 82. She would kill me. Honey, kill me if she heard me tell everybody that. She will. I posted a picture of her on Facebook one time. She's like, you need to take that down. Texted me. Take it down. She's real private. Stoic. They won't die. Meaner than hell. Stubborn. She'll say, I've got vertigo. I don't think I've got much longer left to live. And then she just keeps on going,
My other grandmother likes to post AI pictures on Facebook.
She don't know the difference.
She doesn't know the difference. And so I called her and I said, hey, listen, you're embarrassing me by posting this stuff. I said, the one about Abraham Lincoln is obviously AI. She said, no, it's not.
What is AI?
And I said, Mimi, he's holding an iPhone in his hand. Abraham Lincoln.
He'll send you an iMessage.
So just when you see technology in a president from 1865, that's AI.
Yeah. There's a snake in the wood pile. Ain't right.
It ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yeah. I know all them grannies, they don't give a damn. My granny, I don't know how old she is. She's down bad. She's on oxygen. I
hate that.
She wouldn't quit them cigarettes.
I'm sorry.
My family, in my small town that we grew up in, my grandparents owned the drive-through cigarette store, the tobacco shed.
So it was just tobacco.
Dip, Reese cups. You can come in there and get you a Mountain Dew or something. A pack of smokes and a little snack, pack of nabs.
God almighty. That reminds me, I watched a documentary on this traveling dentist that went through Kentucky.
Yeah, he had a lot of work to do.
By God, he was in like an old Airstream camper, and he would set up in these towns, and he wouldn't, the good thing is he wasn't charging them any money.
He's doing the Lord's work.
He was doing the Lord's work, but apparently it was the Mountain Dew in those parts.
Or the meth,
I was about to say, I think they tried to tamper with that a little bit, and yeah.
Let's be honest.
He must have been working for Coca-Cola, because they pinned it all on Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, the first of the month you go up to the dollar store, there ain't a damn 12-pack of Mountain Dew, not a bottle, no. They buy that shit out. And what they'll do is they'll get their stamps. No judgment. Honey, I grew up on food stamps, They'll go up there and buy all the pop. Then they'll go down the road, sell it to the gas station. Then they got them some money. They got them a little... And you know what $40 will get you in Appalachia?
By God.
I'm not real sure, but they all ask for $40.
God. Could you imagine sleeping with somebody for $40? I don't know why I took it there.
Baby, I think they're getting them a bump or something.
Yeah. What would be your bare minimum?
To sleep with somebody?
Yeah.
Well, I am married, and, I give that shit out for free.
Okay, but let's say, I wanted to put some money on it. Could you be bought, Katie?
I don't know. You see, Dylan is the only man I've ever been with. I don't know. I'd be bad nervous.
Yeah, it would be hard.
I'm a woman of God,
I guess that would be like asking me, what would it take for me to sleep with a man?
And what would it take, Danae?
Probably a handle of Jack. I'd probably have to do that. And I'd probably have to watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Get warmed up.
Because I wouldn't know exactly. I don't know my way around that very well.
It don't take much.
And he'd probably have to buy me like a lifted Chevrolet Silverado Z71 Trail Boss Edition with like a 3 or 4 inch suspension and like some 36 Nito tires and maybe some, glass packs on it. But that'd probably get it done.
And what color? You didn't say the color.
Probably black on black.
Blacked out.
Yeah, blacked out.
And that bitch better be tinted.
Yeah. I'd do the Glizzy Glock 3000 for a Trail Boss.
Oh, yeah.
I'd even call him Trail Boss for that. So
you got to do what you got to do. At least you're a woman that knows what you want.
My God, I do.
Yeah, she very obviously knows what she wants.
You can get me with a truck.
But you're driving that Tacoma around now, ain't you?
It's a Tundra, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. Shit, hellfire.
Tacoma's a gayer than a football bat. Yes, it is a Tundra. Unfortunately, the truck that I just explained was my old truck, and I miss that thing every day. But it had transmission issues, and
that'll happen.
Yeah, and so I had to go Toyota. I had to go foreign.
Yeah, I bought me a Jeep. I like to stay, with my country, my people.
Right,
right.
Mm-hmm,
of course.
Is Jeep made in America?
I think it's made in Ohio, ain't it? Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that's not really why I bought it. I bought it because them Tahoes are $60,000 damn dollars, and I ain't got it like that.
Yeah. Why? Do you remember when we were kids? Like you could buy a nice family car for $30,000.
Yeah.
Like I don't need a 22-inch plasma TV in the back, second and third and fourth.
We'll
rows.
buy that baby an iPad.
Yeah, and I don't need massagers while I'm going down the road.
The heated seat's nice. The heated steering wheel's nice.
Yes.
I don't even really need a sunroof.
And I don't need a sunroof either because, like, if you flipped over, something could impale you. So
I tend to stay away from that.
Yeah, you got to think about stuff like that, Katie. So.
God, now I have something to worry about. Shit.
Yeah. But hey, you don't have a sunroof, do you?
Yeah.
You do have a sunroof.
I bought that Jeep. See,
you need to wear a helmet when you drive.
I ought to. You got one I can borrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Your head's real small. I don't
It is. Yeah, my head is so little.
I mean, it's cute. Don't get me wrong.
Thank you.
But I've got like a round head situation going on, and then the hair.
I'll get you a good helmet. Yeah,
You're a giver, not a taker.
I am.
You are. But no, I went and test drove that Tahoe, and it was like driving a damn boat. I said, "There's no way I will kill myself. I will wreck this bitch."
Yeah.
And they were like $60,000, and I was like, "That really, honestly, sounds like a scam to me. Something ain't right here."
I know.
And I went and looked at. I got a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Yeah.
Blacked out, and
Those are beautiful.
it was like $30,000 cheaper.
What the hell? It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
It doesn't. And honestly, GM, if you're listening, I was really hoping for a partnership one of these days, but it's just, you need to make it more affordable.
Yeah.
$60,000 for people to be able to take their kids to soccer practice.
And that was used, bitch. That wasn't even new.
No, you don't want to do that.
Now, you know what I would like? A Toyota Sequoia.
Oh my, are those not so bad?
Yeah. Hannah's driving hers. I'm so jealous. I was like, I'm so jealous of
Oh
your
my
car
God,
now.
especially when they got like some nice little terrain tires on it. Yeah.
I'm thinking about lifting my Jeep. You think I ought to?
Hell yeah. At least I put a 3-inch lift on my Tundra, and it's like, it just makes it look a little, kind of like, oh, but 2 or 3 inches.
See, Dylan's got a Hummer. Dylan loves, my husband
Like
has
an old school Hummer?
an '08 Hummer H2. And
I love those.
listen, that son of a bitch works on that. I mean, he's obsessed. He wants
Yeah.
another one. I said, we're not buying another damn Hummer.
Does it have a lot of problems, or is it pretty reliable? Because I've heard they're like super good cars.
He just tinkers with it, puts, shit on it. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, he just wants to get some exhaust, like some Flowmasters on it.
He's working on it. He's like, you want to ride the Hummer? And I'm like, I can barely get in the bitch, but you know what? It does got a good heat seater.
What
seat
color?
heater?
Heat seater, I say that all the time too. What color is it?
Black.
Oh yeah, that's a good looking car.
Black. Yeah, he's really into it. He found one on Marketplace that's purple, and he thinks our 2-year-old needs it.
Yeah, I mean, you could wrap it, or you could just leave it at purple.
Well, I thought we could put some green polka dots on it and call it Barney.
You could.
I mean, if it's for our 2-year-old,
Right.
we need to fully commit.
My music producer drives a blacked out Hummer. She's got like a matte black finish on it, and it looks so good.
Now, is it new? Is it one of the old ones?
No, it's one of the old. I think it might be an '08.
Yeah, they're not. They really are nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's like sitting in a big old bucket of titties when you're riding down the road.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't feel nothing's going to happen to us.
No, like God forbid Russia does do what they're trying to do. Like y'all are
Dylan Combs will
good.
be coming through.
Russia knows not to come to Kentucky or Alabama.
It wouldn't be good for
They're
them.
going to Rhode Island first, I think.
Rhode Island, New York, Manhattan, maybe. I don't know.
They ain't coming to Kentucky
They ain't
where
coming here.
where the rednecks with Hummers and 12 gauges are. I had movers come over yesterday, and I was so embarrassed. They're not allowed to touch firearms, and every time they'd find one in my house, they would have to like stop and yell for me. We couldn't get shit done. I mean, you would think the apocalypse was happening. I've got guns.
You stay ready.
Yeah,
Keep
oh,
that bitch
by
on
God.
you. Mm-hmm.
Like, I had guns all over that house.
What's your daily packer? What do you pack daily?
I like a little Ruger 380. I got one on me right now.
Hell yeah.
No, but I like a nice little Ruger 380. I got a little point and shoot 38 special.
Okay.
It doesn't have a hammer on it or a safety. That's like my grocery store carry. Mm-hmm. It's got a little 6-pound trigger pull. So like if you pull it, you mean to pull it. Mm-hmm. 5 rounds. I got me a nice little pump 12 gauge. Last thing I killed with that was a deer. Believe it or not, I killed a damn deer with a shotgun. Yeah, you didn't know I was coming on a podcast today, did you?
Don't let it all hang out now. Save some for the rest of them. Shit. I pack a little 9mm around.
A little 9mm.
I'm not trying to be fucked with.
You pack a little 9mm. Damn.
I almost put it in my purse on the way in here, but I'm like, is that rude? Like, can I just? I am in Tennessee, but I'm obviously not cultured, so I don't know what in the hell we're supposed to do up here.
Yeah, I see people.
But I feel safe.
You can open carry here. I think you might have to fact check me, but you can open carry here without a license. I think you can conceal carry here. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. So
you just moved. You moved out of your moldy ass house.
Yeah, I got sick. I moved in 8 months ago, and I started getting like really sick about 4 or 5 months ago, and kept going to the doctor, had upper respiratory stuff, could not figure it out. I just chalked it up to like Tennessee is just like a dust bowl, and there's a bunch of allergies here, allergens. And then my girlfriend moved in a month ago, and she started waking up every morning sick. And she was like, Danae, something is not right in this house. Maybe it's the air quality. I don't know what it is. And then one night she went to bed and woke up sound asleep with a nosebleed. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And come to find out, there's start of mold in our house, and the air ducts are chock full of dust, bacteria, moisture that was just all being blown into the house. And thank God it was a rental home, because otherwise we'd have to be displaced while we got it fixed. But yeah, we got the hell out of there, and I've been sleeping out of it now for 7 or 8 days, and I feel 1,000 times better.
Really?
And what a lot of people don't tell you about with mold exposure is like the fatigue and depression that comes with it. I am naturally, like, I just stay like a pretty consistent, happy, light person. And thankfully I've never really dealt with depression, but about at the beginning of November, I started just getting like crazy sadness, and like I'd have to take naps in the middle of the day. I was drinking energy drinks, and I don't drink a ton of energy drinks, and I could not stay awake. And it really wasn't until Jen moved in with me where she was like, hey, you're experiencing this, I'm experiencing this. We weren't experiencing this when we were sleeping a lot at my house. So I think something's going on with your house. And I didn't know, but the house sat unfinished for a year before I rented it. And then they finished it out. The builder came in and finished it out because I think it went to foreclosure or something. And so I think the humidity levels got really wonky in that house. So if anybody's listening to this, I hope you get your ductworks cleaned if you're suffering with that, because I'm telling you, it can change your life. Like I feel like I'm now going to be like one of those like health people on Instagram. Like
you want to be.
Like I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna like start doing like ayahuasca and shit, because
you ought to try it one time.
It changed my life.
You want to.
And I'm gonna start snorting herbs.
Mm-hmm. Take a few mushrooms.
And might even dabble in mushrooms, because this shit messed me up for a long time, and now I feel a lot better.
She's coming out on the other side.
I am.
A brand new woman.
I am. Thank you, baby.
You're so welcome. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I could not figure it out, and like the fatigue was pretty bad, but the sadness and depression, I was just like, this is not me. Like, why can I not find my sunshine? And I didn't know it was because I was just inhaling just nasty stuff into my body every day. And think about it, you're sleeping for 8-9 hours a night, and your body's just breathing all that in.
Yeah, honey, the devil comes to kill, steal,
By
and
God,
destroy.
The devil can come through your air ducts,
and he will, and he'll get you,
and he'll do it every time.
So you're fixing to go out on tour.
Yes.
Is this your second?
Oh, yeah, it's my second comedy tour. It's my third year of touring. The first tour took 2 years because we hit up every city you can.
Are you not wore slap out? Or do you enjoy it? Like, is it like, because I think it would be fun.
I love it. I love what I do. I got all of December off, and I got most of January off. Mm-hmm. So that was a nice recharge. But yeah, I love what I do. Like, it's the most addicting feeling when you're up in front of people that share the same sense of humor as you do. And, but yeah, we kick it off January 23rd, and we go all the way through the end of May. And I'm so excited. This is crazy. I'll tell you this story. In 2023, before I ever started stand-up, I just knew I wanted to get into the entertainment space. I didn't really know how. Mm-hmm. And I went out in my backyard, and I just journaled one night some goals that I had. And one of the goals, I didn't know how I was going to do it or what the plan before me looked like, but I wrote down I wanted to do stand-up comedy at the Ryman. And so March 14th, I'm having my
this year?
Yep, I'm having my Ryman debut.
Oh, honey, do you know my birthday is March 17th? So I need to come back.
Oh my God, you have to. I've
got a trip planned.
Oh my
already.
gosh,
honey, I'm going to the beach. Let these titties air out.
That's gonna be so fun
for my birthday.
And then if you get bored, you go, I want to come back to Nashville because I missed Danae. Please do.
I will. I do enjoy it. Like, I'm like, okay, my friends are here. Like, because I don't ever get to be around other creators.
Right.
And it's so fun. And like, it's like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is because I'm ignorant, but it's fun.
Can I just say, I love being around just like normal, freaking folks like you, because sometimes, and I'm not throwing shade at other people, but sometimes I've been around other creators that it's almost like their head has been in the clouds too long, and they've lost that like normalcy about them.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked in the door, I mean, this is the first time we met, but we've been following each other for a while. As soon as I saw you, I was like, I feel like I'd already known you, and
It's the best when that happens.
Yeah, it was just so normal and easy.
Well, honey, thanks.
Yeah, baby.
You're so nice. You look so good. Lord God, don't give me a compliment. Don't give me a compliment. So you're going on tour. How does the process of writing, what would you call it? What do you call it? You sit down and you write up.
Yeah. I think it's different for everybody. I can't like sit down and just write like for 2 hours of like funny stuff. So a lot of things, like say something really funny happened in here with us, and I thought, oh, that was a good joke. Then I'll write it down in my notes app. And so I've got like hundreds of stuff that I've written down. So when I'm going on this next tour, I just sat down and combed through all of my jokes and figured out how to make them fit and like how to have segues between each joke. So for me, that's my process. I know a lot of people are kind of like bulk writers where they like to just sit down for 2-3 hours. But I'm more kind of like sewing it all together as it goes.
Yeah, I get that. Definitely, like when I'm thinking of like video ideas and stuff, I'll think of something funny and I'll write it down in my notes app and like come back to it later.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember shit if I don't write it down. I will forget it.
Or if you're like, you know, doing something like you're at the bank and you like think of something, you're like, well, I can't just pull my phone out right now. So you just clock it. That's what I do too. I clock it and then I go back whenever I'm feeling funny and I'll record it.
Honey, feeling fun. Don't you always feel funny?
No. Sometimes I'm just like, I need to rot. Sometimes I need to just not be the funny girl. I need to just rot.
It's a hard burden to bear.
It is.
It's a heavy weight on your shoulders.
You
know? I know.
And it's been this way since I was a child.
You know, I'm the golden child. I get it.
Yeah.
You know, you carry the weight of your family.
You do. And I've carried that for so long.
Let it out, honey. You know, let it out.
I'm tired of carrying that
I
cross.
get it. Cuss them out every now and then.
Yeah. Well, I have done that a couple times. They've done it to me too.
Speaking of family, y'all just rekindled.
We did.
What? Spill the tea, sister.
Oh my God. Wow, that actually made me teary eyed.
Oh shit! Don't go down on me. Somebody get us a tissue. Damn.
So 7 years ago, me and my mom and my sister, we had a falling out. And I thought maybe we would go no contact for like maybe a month, kind of give ourselves like a break to just kind of like, you know, all three stop saying hurtful things. Well, then a month turned into 2 months, 2 months turned into 6 months turned into a year, and a year turned into 7. And
God, 7 years? It had been 7 years?
7 years. And, you know, it was tough because I was also in a relationship, and you know, you're trying to like make one side of the family happy, make your partner happy, and there's turmoil between the two, and then you're in the middle of it, and it's so much stress. That was the most anxious I've ever been, is just trying to be everything for everybody, be the peacemaker. And that bridge never got built. And my mom started reaching out to me over TikTok. That was the only way she could communicate with me, was through TikTok DMs. And she started sending me some really sweet and kind messages about, I want to say 2 or 3 months ago. And I just started praying over it. And I was just like, God, I have missed my mom and I've missed my sister. And I'm so over the things that were said and that were done. Like, I've put those in the past. And God, if they can also put all that in their past too, then maybe we can cross this bridge. And so I was driving down the road, and Jen, my girlfriend, was in the passenger seat. And I looked at her and I said, what if I called my mom right now? And Jen is just
an angel, the
most joyful person. Like, she's just a good, God-fearing, loving woman. And she looked at me with a big smile and she just said, do it, baby. And I picked the phone up and I called my mom, and I hadn't heard her voice in 7 years.
Did you cry?
Oh God. I boo-hooed like a baby. And she answered it and she was just in shock. And we talked for an hour and a half. And we both just apologized for things. And we said, let's put all this in the past. Like, none of this matters anymore. All that matters is that we miss our mom and you miss your daughter. And we ended up meeting 2 weeks after that, maybe a little less. And we talked for 4 hours in my living room. And it was just the most wonderful thing. I mean, I've missed my family so bad. I have felt very lonely at times, like just very isolated from them, especially, not to get emotional.
Honey, you're all right.
Going through a divorce.
Yeah.
Publicly with
just being alone.
Pretty much nobody.
Yeah.
I had my dad, but you miss your mom's love when something like that happened. And
yeah, mamas make everything better.
Truly.
They do.
And that was such a lonely time for me. And I feel like God has just like put my heart back together.
Yeah.
So if anybody's out there that's struggling through that too, I mean, hurtful things, they hurt. I know they do, but I think unconditional love can really
heal all things.
Win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it can win. Well, I haven't talked about this publicly, so
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you
glad
cry.
I'm glad you brought it up because it was. Thank you so much, Erin. No, I'm glad you brought it up because I want to share that part of my story because I know there's so many people out there that have dealt with that, and it can be restored.
Well, I feel like we're so quick to cut somebody off anymore these days.
For sure.
And like my family has put me through hell, and there's a million reasons why I could not speak to them anymore.
Right.
But I can't imagine going through life without my people. That's my blood.
Right.
So, I mean, a lot happened in your life in those 7 years. What was it like talking to her again, being like, this is obviously you had hard times, but there's so many good times too that you've got to.
Oh God, yeah.
That you've got to share with her.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like we picked, like I thought it'd be awkward. Mm-hmm. I thought, my whole life looks different. I was a real estate agent the last time they talked to me. And now my life looks totally different and their lives look totally different. And I just thought like it would be awkward. And it wasn't. It was just, it was very natural. And yeah, I mean, it's even since it's been 2.5 months. And even since then, like there have been struggles that I've dealt with or like adversity, things that I need help with. And for the longest time, I didn't really have anybody to call. I mean, my dad is truly my best friend. But I do believe that a daughter needs their sister and their mama's love. Mm-hmm. And so it's been really nice to just have them as sounding boards and, a good night phone call before I go to sleep, knowing that I'm loved.
Well, I don't know how you feel about it, but like when I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, this has happened. Like, I need you to pray. And I feel like, especially now that I'm a mother, if my daughter calls me and asks me to pray, honey, we're getting hold of the Lord, And a lot of people, like, they're like, oh, we're praying for you. But, like, I feel like your mother really, like,
truly,
she carries your burdens with you.
Truly.
And you need that in life. You need that in life.
Yeah, my mom and mine and my sister's relationship with God looks completely different than it did 7 years ago. I had a lot of resentment and a lot of anger towards God because I felt like it was always religion that was being used against me because of who I loved. Mm-hmm. And my relationship with God looks completely different. It feels more like I serve a very unconditionally loving God now versus a condemning God. And I feel like my mom and my sister have also had that epiphany as well. So God is at the center of our relationship, and we pray together. We send each other scripture in the mornings. And
I love that.
It's crazy how God really can heal all things.
Do you feel like that you had to get away from home to be able
Absolutely.
To fully be yourself and be comfortable with yourself?
Absolutely. I chose California. The person I was with at the time was from California, and she was telling me about her experiences of growing up there and how, sexuality is really not a thing out there. People don't gawk and goo at, two girls holding hands. And I thought to myself, that sounds like a dream. Like I've always been so on edge about, do I look like a lesbian? Are people going to think I'm gay? Is my truck too gay? Like, are people going to think that there's something wrong with me? And that's always been at the forefront of my brain. And then when I moved out to California, it wasn't something, it was the first time in my life where I got to just be Danae. But I missed the South so much. And so I ended up moving back to Nashville. And that is the most amazing feeling for me now, is being able to be myself in a place that I love and have that place also love me back. So yeah, it's been a full circle moment, but that is absolutely why I left.
Yeah.
If I could have, I love Morris, Alabama. I'd be living there today, but God took me in a different direction and allowed me to spread my wings and find some self-love and
take right off. Honey.
That's right, baby.
Take right off. Yeah, I do. I was very nervous about coming to Nashville, but everybody, it is the South. Like, everybody's friendly, everybody's nice. Like I said, there's one stoplight in the county that I'm from.
That's crazy.
So I'm not driving up in this bitch, somebody come get me.
Right.
But people are really nice here.
There's good people here. I've lived in California, Austin, Texas, Alabama, and Nashville, and I would say Nashville is the perfect blend of just good, solid people. But it still has that Southern integrity about it, where it feels like home for me.
Yeah, for sure. How far is it from your house or from where you grew up?
You just take I-65 all the way down, and it's exactly 2.5 hours.
That's not bad.
No, not bad at all. So me and my sister and my mom, we've already been able to drive up and drive down like 6 or 7 times in 2.5 months.
And what a good time around the holidays.
Oh, yeah, we got to see each other so much.
Honey, sing the Christmas carols, open the presents.
My mom decided to do gag gifts for everybody this year, so she gave, and Sweet Jen.
So sweet, so kind.
Yes, and she wasn't expecting to open a package of used panties at the family Christmas get together, and so she just looked at my mom and she goes, "Oh, Denise, these are so beautiful. Thank you."
Denise, you're so kind.
And my mom goes, "Oh, Jen, those were a joke, honey." And
she didn't get it.
And Jen was like, "Oh, well, I do love them."
Thank you so
much. I know, and I was like, "Jen, you're so cute."
So is your mom funny too?
My mom is hilarious. My mom is really funny. My dad's really funny. My mom decided, and I'm going to tell my mom to watch this. So my mom's going to be mad as a hook and bull when she sees this part. But my mom decided that she was going to bring fart spray up to Nashville. She likes to spray fart spray in the women's bathroom, and then she giggles the whole time she's out in the restaurant, because every time a woman would get up to go to the bathroom, she'd go,
they're going in
to smell the fart spray. And I'm like, Mom,
get it together, Mama. We're in public.
I'm like, Mom, people recognize me now. We can't look like we went in there and just blew it up.
And it's awful that you have to explain that to your family. Mine act ignorant as hell. I'm like, you all cannot get out here and embarrass me. Act like you got some damn sense.
I know, and I don't want to come across it, because it's not an ego thing. It's more of just like, hey, Mom, like, if we got caught spraying, it's called liquid ass, the bottle. If we got caught spraying liquid ass, how do I go on TikTok and reframe that? Well, I just really like the smell of liquid ass.
We was at the Cheesecake Factory, and I went to the bathroom, and I got me a hit of it.
And by God, it sent me into orbit, and I thought other people would enjoy that. Like, there's no reframing liquid ass.
No.
So, I have had to, help Mom with some stuff like that.
Talk them down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not really my mom. My mom is like, she knows how to act. My dad, he wants to party all the time. He's like, woo. Who's ready to get wild? I'm like, since I've had my baby, I'm like, Dad, we cannot get fucked up at family dinners. Like, quit getting my husband drunk at the family dinners. Then I'm mad as hell driving home because you've done got him fucked up. And Lucy's in the backseat screaming.
I love that name, Lucy, by the way.
Lucy May, honey, my little baby.
God, Lucy,
You've got to meet her. She's the... Do you want to have children? Because, like... I do,
but we've talked about my situation.
She's really going through it with her eggs. Ain't no count. They've got to go back and get more.
Yeah, my eggs are like the golden Easter egg on Easter Day. Nobody can find them.
Yeah. And if they do find them, they're a little wonky.
They are a little wonky.
They're good eggs.
There ain't nothing wrong, but they are a little different.
They've got a touch of the tism or something.
Yep, they do.
Yeah. But having children will give you the best stories you've ever... Like, my child is the star of the show.
See, I think I'm going to be like one of those influencers. I'm just going to pop kids out just for...
No, you'll have one, you'll be like, oh, this shit's hard. This shit's hard.
There are some mom influencers out there that they're on their like 9th child. And
give it up, honey. Give it a rest.
They're doing, like Toys R Us campaigns and Applebee's for mom and dad.
Well, hell, they couldn't afford daycare. They've got to do something.
By God.
I mean, Toys R Us better be calling them. They've got the toys.
Yeah, I think Toys R Us went under.
They did.
Because of Amazon.
They did.
And
did.
Kmart. Yeah.
Well, Amazon's about pissed me off.
Yeah.
See, I was on my mom's Amazon Prime account. Then they kicked everybody off. Everybody's got to have their own. $150. They can kiss my ass is what they can do.
So it used to be, because, I didn't have a mom for 7 years.
And I hate that for you.
Yeah. God bless.
And you figured it out and you're on the other side.
I am. But so this whole time I could have just rekindled to save $150 a year.
Them pennies make dollars.
By God.
Them pennies make dollars. Yeah, but now they've kicked everybody off. So
you have to have your own.
Yeah.
Well, they do that now too with, I think it's Hulu. They now check your
Disney
geographical.
Plus.
Yeah, they'll check your
They're
geolocation.
Yeah,
and if they find out one of y'all's in Cozumel and the other's in San Francisco, they're like, this ain't
God forbid a bitch try to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know all about it.
Yeah, that's bullshit, honestly.
Yeah, my daughter, she is into Goofy, the Goofy movie from the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
She dressed up as, what do they call it? Powerline. The power... stand out above. Sings it, honey. She's got the glasses.
How old is she now?
2.5.
Oh, she's in that perfect age where she's absorbing just everything.
And she is so damn funny. She says, I'm Lucy May, Maxie Combs.
That's so cute.
She thinks she's Max Goose.
So she just gibbering jabbering all over. Because my niece is 2. Mm-hmm. And all she knows to say right now, for me at least, is just, hey, Nene. She calls me Nene.
Oh.
Hey, Nene.
Mine learned to talk, and she's not hushed since.
Stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my niece. She just hey, Nene. They had to put me in speech class when I was a kid because I couldn't say my R's. I'd call it Wed Lobler. I loved going to Wed Lobler, though. I would.
Red Lobster. That took.
Yes.
I figured that one out.
I would say, Daddy, can we go to the Loblo tank? And I just wanted to look at those lobblers.
Are you big on seafood? I'm not big on seafood.
I love shellfish. I'm a sinner.
That is biblical.
I know.
That is in the Bible.
I don't sit on a rug for 7 days either, but I'm hoping he'll overlook that.
He will. He's a forgiving God.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people forget that part. Yeah.
I started one of those Diva cups, though. Speaking of her menstrual cycle, have you tried a Diva cup?
No, bitch. I'm on them honey pot pads. Have you tried them?
No, but I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, the first time you put a Diva cup in, all right.
That's shocking that you would do that to me.
It's like my sister got me on it a month ago.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because I got tired of waking up in the middle of the night having to change a tampon. Because I sleep in a tampon. I'm not afraid of the toxic shock. I'm washed by the blood.
Amen.
But figuratively and
literally.
But I started using these Diva cups. Mm-hmm. Now you got to fold it, and then you got to fold it again, and it does feel like the first time you do it, like you're putting an apple inside of you. But once it's in, you don't feel nothing. And then that thing can stay in all day.
7 days, honey. She's leaving it in.
and then I'm telling you, it changed my life.
Now, see, I've never been big on tampons. But the honey pot pads, they have eucalyptus or something in them.
And it just soaks it right up.
What it does is it feels like you're on fire, like smoking a Marlboro Light, or the Camel Crush. You know the Camel Crush that you pop the beef.
Camel Crush for your
puss. Yep, you can say puss.
A Camel Crush for your puss. Why is that not their slogan? Honey pot pads. It's the Camel Crush for your puss.
Yeah, I mean it'll really. There's a lot of menthol in that shit. Lavender. I think it does help. No joke.
So it draws it out.
I don't know what it does.
I think that's what eucalyptus does. I think it draws it out of you.
Draws the plum out.
It might
helps that inflammation.
And it might, instead of being a 7-day period, it could knock you down to 4.
Well, they say that all these chemicals in our feminine products is what causes our periods to be so long. Hormone imbalance. I don't really know. I can't keep up.
I think it's the chicken.
Chicken does taste weird these days.
A chicken breast ought not be that big.
Them is some big old bitches. Yeah.
That's the biggest titty on a chicken I've ever, and they're pumping them out.
Well, one time we got chickens, and I accidentally bought some meat chickens. Okay, I was ignorant, didn't know what I was doing.
That's why they're so big.
13 weeks, that bitch couldn't walk.
My God.
It was so big. I thought we're gonna have to have a damn chicken and dumplings,
Y'all should have signed it up for what was it? My 600-pound life, my 600-pound cock.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Well, I think it was a hen.
Oh, yeah, because you don't really want to eat roosters.
They say they're tough. I ain't never had one.
Now, my dad, he's got a bunch of Colombian guys and Mexican guys, and they all eat rooster. They soak it in buttermilk, and they said they like that it's a little gamey.
They don't give a damn.
But he also invited, his name's Hugo, and Hugo invited us over for Christmas one day, and Dad was like, hey, we're going to go stop by Hugo, his wife, and I'm sure they've got some cousins out there. We rolled up to Hugo's house. There was 40 folks at his house, and he had strung up a goat in an oak tree in the front yard. And he was out there with a fillet knife, filleting that goat.
Giving it to him.
I said, I ain't eat.
We're not eating here.
I love Hugo, but if he ain't got creamed corn in there,
this is not Christmas.
I ain't starting on goat today.
Yeah, not on Christmas.
No.
Not on the Lord's birthday. No.
No, but Hugo's a good man. He is, but
he might like a little goat.
I ain't eating rooster and I ain't eating goat.
Yeah, I'm not big on seafood. I like chicken, but I swear they don't taste right no more.
No, Chick-fil-A's changed.
They've added the hormones in or something.
I'm telling you,
they've got greedy.
I've eaten Chick-fil-A my whole life, and over the past year, that spicy chicken sandwich has got too much meat on it.
I can't do the spicy. God almighty.
No.
You feel it go all the way down, all the way through, all the way out.
And I got veneers. So these suckers right here, they can bite through anything.
They ain't real.
No, these ain't real. No. And if my veneers struggle to get from the top to the bottom of a spicy chicken sandwich,
something ain't right.
What are people in Kentucky doing? You know? They got to soak it and turn it into warm mash in order to get that down.
They've really went downhill. They've got greedy, and I think, it ain't right.
It ain't. And that was supposed to be the Lord's chicken.
Well, I guess they're mad. They're not passing the plate. They ain't getting enough donations. I don't know what it could be.
Well, apparently, the Salvation Army was donating to them for a long time. But they quit.
They've quit.
They've quit doing it.
They got mad at me the other day for taking stuff to the Goodwill. What's a bitch supposed to do? Which Goodwill is high.
Wait, why'd they get mad at you?
They say they're greedy, and gritty probably too.
I mean, until somebody else wants to come out and do what Goodwill's doing, can you imagine how hard of a job that would be? You have to collect everybody's shit, and then you have to go through it and sort with the skid mark underwear and move that over here. I mean, think about it. That's just...
I couldn't do it.
No.
I'd have to starve.
Couldn't pay me enough money to be the sorter at Goodwill.
No.
Because I know what I took to them this week.
She'd hate to tell it. Did you take them panties you didn't got for Christmas? Or is she keeping them?
She's keeping them.
Now, I've recently discovered Victoria's Secret bras. Are you on to Victoria's Secret?
I'm still on Target, but I'd be willing to swap.
You ought to go try it out.
Okay.
They will give you titties you didn't know you had.
Because, all I am is chest bone at this point.
No, honey, they'll give you something. I swear to God.
Does it have an underwire?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No, I go in there. I've lost like almost 80 pounds.
Wow.
So I got to get me some new titties too. You've got your divorce titties. I need to know about that because I've got to get me some too.
Yeah.
But I go in there and I'm like, I need measured because I don't even know what size to buy. I've been wearing sports bras and shit.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would be.
She said, okay. She pulls out this pink tape measure. She pulls it out. She's like, put your arms up. I'm like, okay, right here in front of God and everybody.
Did you have your shirt off?
No.
Oh, okay. They measured over the shirt.
Over the shirt. She told me I went to the dressing room, tried a few on. Unbelievable. Didn't even know they was there.
Like you just felt good.
I didn't know how to feel. I was about halfway scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like my boobs are so small that my nipples go this way. I'm not being funny when I say that.
No.
Like my boobs are so small that they can't even get turned around.
That's normal.
And so I think if I don't know. Right now I'm wearing a bra from Target that has zero support. It's pretty much just like a slingshot for my boob. But I'd be willing to try it out.
If you ever want to wear like a little low-rise shirt, show a little titty. A little titty never hurt nobody. Yeah. But yeah, honey, try out Victoria's Secrets. Not sponsored. Wish it was.
Yeah, shout out to what all we talked about today. Chick-fil-A. They're definitely.
We kind of shit on them.
They're definitely not sponsoring us.
That macaroni and cheese is busting though.
Hey, the Diva Cup though.
I'm gonna have to try that.
That could be your podcast sponsors.
I'll take a damn sponsor. I will take a damn sponsor.
Diva Cup is the shit. Sorry to keep going back to that. It's just so good.
I'm gonna have to get me one. I've been afraid to try them. It sounds like it's the thing to do.
No, the first time I put one in, like, popped my cherry. Yeah.
I don't think that happened for me, but I am going to have to try it out.
You should.
So, what are your goals for 2026? Do you have any goals? Anything you're looking forward to? Vision board?
I do.
Honey, let me hear it.
I
Lord
got some
God.
goals. I am right now writing a television show.
Oh, please let me be a star in it.
So after, I can't spill all the beans right now, but I was literally going to bring it up to you after, because there's something in there.
Oh, honey, she's telling me apart.
But I am currently writing a Southern sitcom.
Have you watched Leanne? Sorry not to interrupt.
Yes, I love Leanne.
Leanne's sitcom is so damn.
I
love her.
I love Leanne Morgan.
Go ahead. I could get on a tangent about Leanne.
Too. I love Leanne for 4. I mean, I love that woman. But yes, I'm currently writing a sitcom show, so we're getting ready to pitch that to networks. I've met with a couple people out there in LA, and they love it. I think LA loves when a real Southern person actually loves writing Southern stuff, because it feels genuine and authentic. But yeah, there's definitely some stuff I want to talk to you about.
I can't go to LA.
Well,
I've never been on a plane.
We're going to have to get on a plane.
Oh, no.
Can
somebody give me a Xanax?
We're going to have to fly.
Anybody got a medical degree in this bitch? I need a script.
And then I got a ton of new music, country comedy music that I'm getting ready to put out.
So funny.
You
dabble in everything.
I love creating anything. If the through thread has comedy in it, I'll do it. But music is honestly my favorite project right now. Yeah, there is something. I mean, it is like the most euphoric feeling, having a song idea, getting in a room full of really creatives, writing the song, and then allowing the producer to do the magic, and then seeing it all come together. But
I'd say that is a cool process.
Oh, it is like,
and being around so many creative people, I'd say, like, that's one thing that I would love living in Nashville, like being around creative people. There's just, at home, there's nobody.
Well, I'm
like, I ain't even got a damn friend. I can't even phone nobody.
I'm telling you, you have a place to stay, and there's no mold. So anytime you want to come into town, you holler at me. And because I'm serious, I feel like if you visited here more, like, just the community. Oh, and visit Frugal McDougal over there.
Hell yeah, Riley and Landon.
I'm telling you.
I've got so many friends here already. I'm like,
I mean, I would love for you to just move here, but you have
my nerves couldn't.
You have a place if you ever want to come visit.
Honey, don't tempt me with a good time.
And the ductwork is clean.
I love a clean duct.
Yeah. Me too, girl.
Love a clean duct. So you've done music, you've a TV show.
Well, we're writing it right now, but
you're writing it. Right. So would you think, what's your most creative? Like, what do you said music, but do you enjoy making content still?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Content for me is kind of like it's kind of like the gauge of where I want to go. Mm-hmm. Like, that's how people find me, you know, and I love short form. I love like a 10, 15 second video.
But don't you love long form too, though? Like, I love I'm long-winded.
Are you on YouTube?
No.
Have you? Because I tried YouTube, like the long form stuff, and it's not the actual creation of it. It's the, like, editing it all together. Whereas, like, with a TikTok, it's just right here, mm-hmm. and then save, post. But I tried YouTube, and yeah, I was spending so much time, like, trying to, like, write the YouTube videos out and edit the YouTube videos, and
YouTube seems like a lot of work.
It is, but apparently that's like the biggest channel, but it's a hard one.
It is. Now the podcast is on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been trying to get away from short form content because I do love it, and I don't think I'll ever quit doing it. But it's like, where do you go from here? Like, because people are so supportive. Like, I'm sure you've experienced the same thing. Like, my followers are so supportive.
Oh, yeah.
And they love anything that I do. And it means so much. Like, I went to a concert the other night, and it's the first, I don't really get out that much. And, like, they were coming up to me, and they were like, we've been listening to your podcast, and we love it. And I was like, oh, my God, y'all are listening? Because I do not even look at the data. I can't.
I love that about you because it bleeds through all of your content. Like, whether a video for you gets 10 million views or it gets 100,000 views, like, you are true to who you are, You're not pursuing numbers. You're literally just true to who you are. And people, I mean, like, I have watched you grow so fast, and it's because you are just yourself through and through. And the podcast was a grand slam because I'm with you. Watching you for 20 seconds, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need a little bit more.
And I hate the doom scroll.
Yeah.
I'm getting away from the doom scroll.
That was one of my biggest New Year's resolution, was to not brain rot on TikTok after, while I'm sitting on my couch at night.
I've been trying to read more books. I can get into a book.
I love reading.
But it's like I have to make myself start it, and then I'm into it. But the doom scrolling gets me.
Have you read the book Untamed? Oh, we could talk about this for an hour too, but I tell you what, you give me your address when we're done, and I'm going to send you a copy of Untamed.
Are you going to come see me?
I'll come see you. I'll deliver it to your door. I'm telling you, it's a good book.
No, I'm very Kentucky proud. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, I love it.
I feel like Kentucky has some of the most talented people, writers, music, like ceramic artists. And do you know who Silas House is?
Mm-mm.
He is an award-winning author in Kentucky, and he has so many books out. And he's got a trilogy. It's called Clay's Quilt. Clay's Quilt.
What is his name?
Silas House.
Silas House. Okay. Is it like fiction or?
I can't never remember if it's fiction or nonfiction.
I always was told fiction is fake. Is that right? Fiction is fake. Nonfiction is real.
I'm confused all the time.
I just remember F and F. Fiction, fake. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fake. Kind of. But he's like based off people in his family, like the characters, obviously. But he's a really good writer. That's what I've been reading right now.
Silas House. Okay. I'll have to dabble into that. Tell you what, you send me one of his books and I'll send you Untamed.
Honey,
but you have to deliver it to my front door.
Won't tempt me with a good time.
Okay.
I'll come back. Hell's bells.
Hell's bells.
Hell's bells and shotgun shells. Don't tempt me.
Hell's bells.
You don't know. You don't know.
I love how many quick sayings you can just pull right in the moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I'm
just ignorant as hell. Ignorant as hell.
I love the one where you said, "Hey, pennies turn into dollars."
And they do.
I'd never heard that.
Then pennies add up. You pick a penny up off the parts mart, eventually you'll have $1.
Amen.
How
many pennies does it take to get to $1? Is it 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
Times is tough. Inflation's bad. This shit ain't cheap.
No, it's not. I mean, and I hate to talk about the price of eggs, but I'm still
I've
not
got a
over
chicken.
that.
Damn. Well, I do still be buying eggs and bitches ain't laying. I'm going to have to get me some new chickens.
How do you get them to lay?
They just do. Well, mine's old.
How do you get them to lay? You just
They'll just get up there. Listen, they'll get up there in that box and they do a little song. My granny used to call it, she'd say the chickens are singing, they're laying their eggs. They'll get up there and they're like,
How long does it take them to push one out?
I ain't never watched it right off,
Yeah, you don't know when it started.
Yeah, I don't know when it started.
You're going to have to get them on a glass table so you can get up underneath.
No, I have seen one come out.
Stopwatch on. Yeah, that one came out in 45 seconds.
I mean, them little birds is pushing them eggs out. I wouldn't want to do it every day.
There's a rumor in Nashville that there's a country artist here that likes to watch women poop under glass tables.
Who is it?
He'll get up underneath the glass table and he'll watch. I'll have to tell you after the show.
Shitter's full.
Yeah. Hey, and rumor has it he takes them to Crystal before.
They're shitting through a screen door.
And not even touching a wire.
That glass is covered. Yeah.
Not even touching a wire.
Yeah.
That's when you realize that your life is too exciting, is that sex no longer excites you. It's wanting to watch shit under a glass table. That's the only thing that'll do it for you.
I think he might need to get in a prayer line or maybe some medical help or something.
Let's go ahead and do that right now.
Go ahead and start us off.
I won't say his name.
My mom will slap me down if we start praying on this podcast. My mother, she's like, don't you dare. The other day they were fake speaking in tongues. Not me.
Oh, no, I'm not. Don't worry. I felt blasphemous as soon as I started. Yeah. I'm glad you cut me off there. I felt blasphemous.
Usually I would feed into it, but my mama watches
No, I'm
shit
glad you cut me off.
She will lay my ass out. She's a big woman, and it don't matter.
Did you grow up Pentecostal?
Hell yeah.
I knew it. I knew it the moment I sat down with you.
I can't get away from it.
I knew the moment I sat down with you. My grandmother's Pentecostal. My whole family on that side.
I call it being a closet Christian.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I've left the church, but I still love the Lord. So I don't.
Yeah, okay. Well, it feels counterproductive for me to call myself a closeted Christian because we've
Maybe not for you.
yeah. I'll reframe that one.
Think about it.
I'm
give
a
it to God.
boxed in Christian.
She's in a box.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I knew you were Pentecostal because my grandmother and there's like a moral code with Pentecostals.
Mm-hmm. Like I won't say fuck on the internet.
Right. There's a moral code there because my grandmother still calls me and she'll say, Danae, I think you just said fuck.
I did. I take it back.
She'll say, Danae, the song Dick in My Nightstand. We don't like that.
She ain't never had one though.
Yeah, well,
and that's the gospel.
I hope not.
She
says that her and my papa only had sex on Sunday mornings before church.
She was giving them something to pray about.
Yeah, they were laying hands twice that day.
I know that's right.
But yeah, but they'd also throw sheets over people. They'd fall out in the aisle.
Yeah, you don't want to be indecent.
You don't want to see their panties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They didn't do any snakes. I know that they do the snake handling some in Kentucky churches in West Virginia because I've read about it.
Oh yeah, they'll get a snake now.
And
you got a cottonmouth. Watch out! You can sell that bitch for $20 down there at the park.
I believe in the Lord. I trust in the Lord. However, to strengthen my relationship with Him, I don't know if having a cottonmouth in my arms is going to do that for me.
I've seen him do it one time.
Oh, you have seen it?
Yeah. So I went to this church way down deep in Eastern Kentucky, way down deep.
What led you there?
God, my crazy ass brother.
He started going there?
Yeah. Listen, he's really, yeah.
Part of the great parts of the stories with you, I've learned, are actually what happened before the story started. So if we could dive into what led you there for a little while.
Okay, so my brother is crazier than hell. I don't talk about him much because he's crazier than hell. So he's like, go to this church with me, please go to this church with me, la da 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 da. We went with his two cousins and loaded up, went to Harlan County, Kaywood. Now, I reckon there's a big preacher coming from Alabama, and he was a big deal. They was in revival. So I sit back there, and I was scared to death anyway. I was scared to death I was going to get a snake out.
Yeah.
Josh is like, they don't do it every time. Just when the spirit moves. Don't worry, they usually don't. So I'm sitting back there, I got me a little tambourine. I'm clapping my hands, singing along, whatever, feeling the Lord.
Did you bring the tambourine?
No, honey, they got them laid out on the pews. Take one.
They lay the tambos out.
Yeah, honey, get you cymbals. Dang. It's a party. And I think that's why I love live music so much, because they do not mess around when it comes to praise and worship.
Could you have brought your own guitar?
Yeah, they'll pack them in.
So
there's probably 10 guitar players on the pulpit. Yeah,
that's crazy.
It is a live show, baby. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there. I'm just.
Anybody with spoons?
I didn't see none, but that don't mean that they wasn't there.
Okay.
I look up. Here you get, they pack them in these big cases. Like, they'll take some, 2x4s. Maybe not 2x4s. I don't know. You would know better about wood. I don't. They build them a box. Okay? Rectangle.
Okay.
And then they put plexiglass on the top. And they cut little holes, drill little holes in it so it can breathe.
Yeah.
And it's got a lock on it. And you can open that plexiglass up and grab that. Next thing I know, I see a box come out right on the pulpit. He's brought the box out, and I think, oh, devil. He gets it out of there. He starts putting it around his head. I was like, I've got to go. I've got to go to the bathroom. I went in there and locked the door. They wouldn't get me with that snake. Hell no.
Isn't the goal to get the serpent away from you?
And that's what I would think. Common sense might tell you that.
Like, I would struggle. Well, number one, I don't like snakes. Mm-hmm. But I'd be on the edge of my seat thinking he was going to get bit in the face the whole time.
And, they would think the Lord wanted him to get bit.
Right.
And he's going to heal him.
Right.
And he's going to heal him. He's going to bring him through. And if he don't...
He was supposed to die.
He was supposed to get called home.
Following what he was doing.
He was supposed to get called on home. It was his time to go.
Yeah, that reminds me of this old story I would hear. And it was this man, he's in his house and a flood comes. And he goes to the top of his house and... a man in a canoe comes by and he says, climb aboard. And he says, no, God will save me. And the canoe goes on down. And the next day, a man drops a ladder from a helicopter and says, climb aboard. And he says, no, God will save me.
I'm good.
And then he dies and he gets to heaven and he says, God, I thought you were going to save me. And he says, I sent you a canoe and a helicopter.
You're a dumb bitch. I took you out. It was your time to go.
Right.
Yeah.
I do think sometimes that, God gives us free will. And it's up to us to maneuver and steer that ship some. Obviously looking for God for guidance, but I don't know, you wouldn't jump in a cage with a lion.
Hell no.
Because you trust the Lord. No, God gave you your brain to say, hey, that's fear right there. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
But
don't poke the bear.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But I'm glad you got to experience that.
I did get to experience it, and do I want to experience it again? No. But you know what? And I don't judge them people, because honestly, God, they were raised up in it, and they don't, like, they believe it with their whole heart, and there's something I kind of respect about it.
Right.
I'm like, handle your snakes, baby. I got me a different kind of snake to handle, but
right.
You
right.
know, if you choose a copperhead, you go right ahead.
I got saved. So I got saved when I was 8, and then I got resaved when I was 12, and that sounds
I'm
weird.
so sorry.
But
No,
I'll tell you why. So when I was 8, I had OCD really bad, like awful.
You thought you prayed every night.
No.
You asked for forgiveness every second.
I literally was eat up with it. And I would have to tell my mom and dad I loved them 20 times every night before I went to bed. Otherwise, they were going to die in their sleep. Well, one day I was at Camp David, this church camp, with my grandmother, and my mom and dad were on a motorcycle trip in Gatlinburg. And
of course.
And I kept telling my Mimi, I said, hey, I need your cell phone to call my parents. They're going to die today on a motorcycle, and I need to tell them I love them. And my Mimi was like, Danae, that's your OCD. But she'd give me her phone. Well, after about the 5th phone call, she wouldn't give me her phone. And she said, Danae, that is the devil.
Rebuke it.
And I was like, what's the devil? And she was like, Danae, that is the devil inside of you, and you don't need to trust that. And so she sat me in the back of her black Mountaineer in the back seat, and she said, repeat after me. And she asked the Lord into my heart. And I didn't know who the Lord was at the time, but I thought if it would help me not worry about my mom and dad dying, I would ask anybody in. And then she scheduled my baptism while my parents were on vacation. And then when they got back, I got baptized. So I didn't know what was going on. Well, then 4 years later, I actually went to a summer revival at my church, and I got saved. Shout out to Brother Sue. He also taught me how marijuana was really bad. And I got saved, rescheduled another baptism. And while I was standing in the bathtub in front of the whole congregation, he said, Danae, is there anything you want to say? And I just looked out at the congregation, and I said, I got to do it twice just in case God didn't hear me the first time.
You got to make sure he hears you. And I get that.
And then he dunked me. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Now, was it in the church in a tank, or? Because see, I got baptized in the creek. I wasn't messing around. I wanted to be washed away.
No, we didn't do it in the creek.
They filled the tub up for you.
Our creek has sewage that comes in it, and I thought that'd be counterproductive.
And but it's not. You'd think that. It's an ecosystem.
It is an ecosystem. I chose the bathtub at the
Was
church.
it lukewarm?
Yeah, it was
that adds up.
Yeah, it was lukewarm. That adds up. Luke was there for sure.
For sure. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all get baptized in different ways.
We do. And all that matters is that
he hears us.
He hears us. And you don't even have to be baptized. Now that we could talk about that as well, but if you're afraid of water,
just somebody get a spray bottle.
Somebody spritzer.
Yeah. Did you grow up Baptist, Methodist?
Baptist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Period.
My grandfather on my mom's side was a preacher, but he was also a womanizer and an alcoholic.
That adds up. Now, I don't know if we should put this in here or not, but so the snake handlers, back to the snake handlers.
Yeah, no, I love this topic.
There was one of them, a pastor. He was pastor in a church. He had a gaggle of children. His wife was pregnant. Honey, he was having an affair with one of the women in the church.
That's a lot of sex.
That's a lot of sex. No fear of God. Picking up a snake after you've done.
That's shameful. So you're over here saying that God is going to keep you from being bitten, but then you're also going to be out here whoring around afterwards.
He's got more faith than I do.
The things we can justify as humans. Yeah. The lies we tell ourselves.
But usually the ones that act the holiest are the worst.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And the gayest people I know are the ones that are the most talking against them. Mm-hmm. Every time. Every time. And, the original Grinder, which I think is the gay man's Tinder, is just Southern Baptist choir directors.
Listen, I Oh, the things I could tell.
They're
See,
out there.
The things that I could tell you.
Jesus, hold my hand.
One come over to our house one night, Saturday night, with my brother. They went in there. They had Bible study. I'm assuming, I don't know, but the next morning he was on the pulpit playing the piano, wide damned open.
I'm just telling you.
And I've kept that to myself a lot of years.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you right now that people that project on a certain topic, when they get real heavy and hard on it, like I was the most homophobic person you've ever met in high school.
She hated to see a lesbian come in.
Oh, by God.
She was getting them saved.
I mean, the whole reason I joined the softball team was to try to convert them. You know,
I believe that.
I was trying to get them back on track.
He will leave the 99.
I don't even know what that means, but I believe it.
Hey, it's Bible.
Okay, I'll look it up. But yeah, I was so homophobic. I was bad, which is probably why, you know, some people were a little confused when I came out. Others, not so much. But
they knew. They had it in.
Yeah, I mean, I had a big brown and buck sticker on the back of my windshield. And
if that didn't tell them.
No, and I had a little pixie cut, and I'd put my dad's hair gel in it, and I'd slick it back like John Travolta.
They should have known.
100%.
No discernment.
None.
No discernment.
No.
All right. Well, Danae, thank you so much for coming on the... I really do appreciate you coming.
Oh my gosh, this was awesome.
I was stoked. Like, I can't believe people are agreeing to, like, sit down and talk to me.
Girlfriend, I moved this week, and I probably had 15,000 steps yesterday, and this podcast... I was so excited about it. You're the only person that could get me out of bed the next day after moving.
Don't put that on me.
I'm putting it on you right now.
Don't put that on me.
I'm putting it on you.
Listen, Danae's on tour this year. Tell them about it. I don't know where to get the tickets.
Yeah,
Shit.
we hitting up 32 different cities, probably coming to one near you, and you can get your tickets at DanaeHays.com. Don't buy the scalping tickets, okay? You're going to overpay by like 50%, but all the tickets at my website are the cheapest they're going to be.
Before we go, what city are you most excited to be in?
Oh, probably the Ryman here in Nashville, March 14th.
I'm going to have to move my plans around.
No, don't do that. Get you some vitamin D at the beach, and then we will come to Kentucky. So wait for that.
We'll be rowdy.
Oh, we're going to get rowdy.
You've got to come to Corbin. You can't go to Lexington. They're a little bit uppity up there.
Okay, I'll tell them Corbin, because we hit Lexington in the fall, so...
Yeah.
I don't even know where Corbin is, but...
wilder than hell. Somebody called the law. They can't do nothing with them.
Somebody called a 5-0.
Yeah. All right. I love yous. We'll talk at you later. Thank you, Danae.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.